Hi friends, I have a new idea for us to do, and it uses some supplies that not everybody has at their house. These are the ones that I have at my house, so these are the ones that I'm going to show it to you with. But then if you don't have them at your house, then I'm going to talk to you about some other things that you could use to trade it out, and maybe you will have some of them at your house. I don't know. So here is what I'm doing today. I have this big piece of styrofoam, and I got it from just a box that I ordered some stuff, and it came packaged in styrofoam. And I have these little pegs that are used for holding up a golf ball when you golf. That I actually had them from a little game where you hop them over each other, but I think that what they actually are is golf tees, I think. Anyway, these are a specialty thing. I don't expect everybody to have these at their house. If you don't have something like this at their house, what I'm using these for is to pretend that they are nails. But if you have nails, you could use those with your mom or dad watching. If you have screws, you could use those. If you have tacks, you could use those. If you have those things that you put in the side of corncob holders, you could use those. If you have toothpicks, you could use those. If you have pretzel sticks, you could use those, and then you could eat them at the end. If you have anything that is kind of pointy but not sharp, well, I mean, nails and screws are sharp. I would personally do this with something that is pointy, only if I know that my kid's going to be safe with it. And otherwise, I might try to find something else. You can also find these at like Walmart or on Amazon for not very expensive. But also don't feel like you have to go out and buy specialty things. Corncob holders are a good one that I think I have seen at the dollar store. If I think of more things while I'm talking that you could use to substitute for this, I will let you know. Styrofoam is usually my first choice, but if I don't have styrofoam, I can use cardboard, like my car box that I made before. Cardboard is a little bit harder to poke through, but it's still poke throughable. I say that, and then I picked a very, very stiff box to try and demonstrate that with. Cardboard is more poke throughable if it's down on the ground and I can push into it. But there you go. I pushed one through the cardboard. So, anyway, here is what we're doing with this activity. If you think that this is something that you can either find something to use for it. I'm going to put these nails, these pretend nails, in this styrofoam. I'm going to pretend that I am a construction worker. And I have to nail some things together in order to get my construction done. So I'm going to put these in here. And I'm going to show you different levels of ability here. So this is the easiest thing. It's just poking these in. Poking them. I might use my thumb to do some of the pushing. I had to put it down and then push it with my thumb. I might use all of my fingers to do some of the pushing. I push it with my fingers. I'm going to show you those a little bit closer so that you can see what I'm talking about with my hands. So I might put one on there and push it with my thumb, and that makes my thumb stronger. Or I might push it with my fingers, and that makes my fingers stronger. There's lots of different ways that I can push these in there. Push them in. And all of these make my hands stronger, and we like making our hands stronger because that makes us better at drawing and better at writing and better at controlling what it is that we try to do with our hands. And once I've got all of these in there, I'll get the last couple of ones. Then I can pull them back out. And that makes me have to grip with all three of these fingers, which these are the fingers that you use to control a pencil or a pen or a marker when you are drawing. So getting these three fingers and these three fingertips strong is important for that. I'm going to pull these back out. Ooh, I have to use my other hand to hold it down or else it lifts up and pulls away. That's good practice for the same way that I have to use my other hand to hold a paper down when I'm writing or drawing or when I'm cutting with scissors. I have to use my other hand to hold it down, and this helps me practice that while I pull these out. So maybe that's too easy for you. I don't know, but if it is too easy for you, then I can pretend to be a real construction worker. I have a pretend hammer. And if you don't have a pretend hammer, you could use a water bottle. You could use a can of food. You could use a block, like a block that's shaped like a cylinder or like a square. And oh no, my nail didn't work. That's okay. If something doesn't work, we can always try it again. I'm going to put it in a little bit, and then I'm going to use my hammer to hit it down the rest of the way. Let me show you that one closer up. So I put it in a little bit, just a little bit, and then I hammer it down all the way. Put it in a little bit, and then hammer it down all the way. And what that's making me do is that I have to hit a target. I have to coordinate my body so that I can see the target with my vision, and I can reach the target, and hand-eye coordination. That's what that works on. And strength. Because sometimes it takes a lot of hits to knock those things down in there. And attention span, because I have to pay attention to keep doing it and not lose focus in the activity. And perseverance, because if it makes me frustrated, like my nail is going sideways and it's making me frustrated, I have to take it out and start over again. So, now that I've got some of these nails in here, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try putting one in sideways. That makes me use my hand in a different way. I have to use my coordination to go sideways instead of up and down. And I don't have the help of gravity. That's a lot trickier, huh? I can also do the poking activity sideways. I forgot to show that one. Just poking and pushing them in sideways is good too. And then also poking. And then notice how I'm having to use my other hand to hold this still or else it scooches around. There, I got that nail in finally. That one was hard. And then I can do my pulling them back out, pulling them back out, pulling them back out, pulling them back out. Right now I'm using my left hand to do things, and that's good for me too, to try using both my hands to do things. So, this is just a little mini video because it's just this one activity. Because, like I said, these are kind of some specialized things, and not everybody has these things at their house. And if you don't have them at your house, then hopefully some of the suggestions that I gave you will be something else that you can try. And if not, then I hope that the next video will be helpful to you. So, alright friends, thanks for watching. See you later.